NEC Article 410.14b addresses the critical requirement of access to electrical boxes for surface-mounted electric discharge luminaires. The intent of this article is to ensure that electrical workers have safe and unobstructed access to these boxes for various essential tasks. These tasks include making electrical connections, performing troubleshooting procedures, and replacing electrical components as needed. Without proper access, these tasks can become significantly more difficult, time-consuming, and potentially hazardous. The code mandates that luminaires, which are surface-mounted over concealed outlet pull or junction boxes, must be installed in a specific manner. This manner involves the inclusion of suitable openings in the back of the fixture. These openings are strategically designed to provide access to the boxes. This requirement applies to a wide range of installations where luminaires are mounted directly onto a surface that conceals the electrical box. This scenario is common in various settings, including commercial buildings, industrial facilities, and residential properties. Now consider a specific scenario, such as a covered parking garage, where the outlet boxes are recessed into the concrete ceiling. In such cases, the application of NEC Article 410.14b might seem challenging. The recessed nature of the outlet boxes could potentially obstruct access when a luminaire is surface-mounted over them. However, the NEC still requires compliance with Article 410.14b even in these situations. Therefore, special considerations and adaptations are necessary to ensure that the intent of the code is met. To address the challenges posed by recessed outlet boxes, several approaches can be employed to ensure compliance with NEC Article 410.14b. Firstly, the luminaire should be equipped with knockouts or openings in the back. These knockouts or openings must align precisely with the location of the outlet box. This alignment allows electricians to access the box without the need to completely remove the entire fixture. The knockout should be appropriately sized and positioned to facilitate easy access for making connections and performing maintenance. Secondly, in certain cases, an access panel may be installed adjacent to the luminaire. This access panel provides direct access to the outlet box without requiring the removal of the fixture. The access panel should be securely attached and easily removable, allowing electricians to quickly access the box when needed. The panel should be constructed of a durable material that can withstand the environmental conditions of the installation location. Thirdly, if neither knockouts nor access panels are feasible, the luminaire may need to be designed in a way that allows it to be temporarily removed for access to the outlet box. This could involve disengaging the fixture from a mounting bracket or sliding it out of place. The removal process should be straightforward and not require specialized tools or excessive effort. The design should also ensure that the fixture can be safely reinstalled after access to the box has been obtained. When selecting a luminaire for installation over recessed outlet boxes, it is important to carefully consider the available options and choose a fixture that incorporates one of the methods described above. This will ensure compliance with NEC Article 410.14b and provide electricians with safe and convenient access to the electrical box for future maintenance and repairs. By adhering to these special considerations and implementing appropriate solutions, electricians can ensure compliance with NEC Article 410.14b. This compliance will maintain safe access to electrical boxes for surface-mounted fixtures, even in challenging environments such as covered parking garages with recessed outlet boxes. This promotes electrical safety and facilitates efficient maintenance and repair of lighting systems. The purpose of NEC Article 410.14b is to provide safe access for electricians and other qualified personnel to electrical connections and components located within the junction boxes behind surface-mounted electric discharge luminaires. Electricians can easily access the wiring and connections without having to completely remove the fixture by providing this access. This can save time and effort during maintenance and repair, and it can also reduce the risk of electrical shock or other hazards. In covered parking garages where outlet boxes are recessed into the concrete ceiling, compliance with NEC Article 410.14b can be achieved by using one of the following methods. Firstly, luminaires with knockouts or removable sections can be used to provide access to the outlet box. Secondly, access panels can be installed adjacent to the fixture to allow access to the outlet box. Thirdly, the fixture can be designed to be easily removed from its mounting bracket to allow access to the outlet box. Some additional considerations may be necessary when installing surface-mounted fixtures over recessed outlet boxes. Firstly, the fixture should be securely mounted to the ceiling to prevent it from falling or shifting. Secondly, the wiring connection should be properly insulated and protected to prevent electrical shorts or other hazards. Thirdly, the fixture should be suitable for the environmental conditions of the parking garage, such as temperature and humidity. By following these guidelines, electricians can ensure that surface-mounted fixtures in covered parking garages are installed safely and in compliance with NEC Article 410.14b. This helps to protect the safety of electrical workers and the public. The article requires that surface-mounted luminaires that cover concealed outlet, pole, or junction boxes must have suitable openings in the back of the fixture to provide access to the boxes. This requirement ensures that electricians can easily access the electrical connections within the box without having to remove the entire fixture. In a covered parking garage where the outlet boxes are recessed into the concrete ceiling, the luminaire must still comply with NEC Article 410.14b. This means that the fixture must have openings in the back that align with the recessed outlet box, allowing access to the electrical connections. If the fixture covers the box completely, the openings in the back of the fixture must be large enough to provide adequate access to the electrical connections. Additionally, the openings must be located in a position that allows for easy access, without requiring the electrician to contort their body or reach into awkward spaces. If the fixture does not have suitable openings in the back, it may be necessary to install an access panel adjacent to the fixture. This access panel would provide a separate opening to access the electrical box without having to remove the fixture. The access panel must be large enough to provide adequate access and must be securely fastened to prevent unauthorized access. It is important to note that the specific requirements for access to electrical boxes may vary depending on local codes and regulations. Therefore, it is always recommended to consult with a qualified electrician or electrical inspector to ensure compliance with all applicable codes and standards. Additionally, it is important to ensure that all electrical work is performed by a qualified and licensed electrician to ensure safety and prevent electrical hazards. By following these guidelines, it is possible to install surface-mounted luminaires in covered parking garages while still complying with NEC Article 410.14b and ensuring safe access to electrical connections. The intent of NEC Article 410.14b is to ensure safe and convenient access to electrical boxes for maintenance and repair of surface-mounted electric discharge luminaires. The requirement for suitable openings in the back of the fixture is intended to allow electricians to access the box without having to completely remove the fixture. This is especially important in situations where the fixture is difficult to remove, such as in a high ceiling or in a location where there is limited space. In a covered parking garage where the outlet boxes are recessed into the concrete ceiling, the requirements of NEC Article 410.14b still apply. The fixture must have openings in the back that align with the recessed outlet box, allowing access to the electrical connections. If the fixture covers the box completely, the openings must be large enough to provide adequate access to the electrical connections and any associated wiring. There are a few special requirements that must be met if the fixture covers the box. Firstly, the openings in the back of the fixture must be large enough to allow access to all of the electrical connections and wiring in the box. This includes any splices, wire connectors, and grounding conductors. Secondly, the openings must be located in a position that allows for easy access to the electrical connections. This may require the use of a mirror or other tool to see into the box. Thirdly, the openings must be protected from the environment. This may require the use of a gasket or other sealing material to prevent moisture, dust, or other contaminants from entering the box. In addition to these requirements, it is also important to ensure that the fixture is properly grounded. This will help to prevent electrical shock and other hazards. The grounding conductor should be connected to the grounding terminal in the outlet box and to the metal frame of the fixture. Finally, it is important to follow all applicable local codes and regulations when installing surface-mounted luminaires over recessed outlet boxes. These codes and regulations may have additional requirements for access to electrical boxes and for the grounding of fixtures. By following these guidelines, you can ensure that surface-mounted luminaires in covered parking garages are installed safely and in compliance with NEC Article 410.14b. This will help to protect the safety of electrical workers and the public. The intent of NEC Article 410.14b is to provide electricians with safe and easy access to electrical boxes when servicing surface-mounted electric discharge luminaires. By requiring luminaires to have suitable openings in the back, electricians can perform necessary maintenance and repairs without having to completely remove the fixture. This not only saves time and effort, but also reduces the risk of electrical shock or other hazards. In a covered parking garage with recessed outlet boxes in the concrete ceiling, the requirements of NEC Article 410.14b still apply. While the recessed boxes may present a challenge, luminaires must still be installed with openings in the back to provide access to the boxes. These openings should be large enough to allow electricians to comfortably reach into the box and perform the required work. If the fixture completely covers the box, there are several special requirements that must be met. Firstly, the openings in the back of the fixture must be located in a position that allows for easy access to the electrical connections and components inside the box. This may require the openings to be strategically placed or sized to accommodate the specific layout of the box. Secondly, the openings must be protected from the environment to prevent moisture, dust, or other contaminants from entering the box. This can be achieved by using gaskets, seals, or other suitable methods. Thirdly, the fixture must be designed to allow for safe and easy removal if necessary. This may involve using quick disconnects or other mechanisms that allow the fixture to be easily detached from the mounting surface. In addition to these requirements, it is also important to consider the overall safety of the installation. This includes ensuring that the fixture is properly grounded, that all wiring connections are secure, and that the installation complies with all applicable codes and regulations. By following these guidelines, electricians can ensure that surface-mounted luminaires in covered parking garages are installed safely and in compliance with NEC Article 410.14b. This will provide easy access to electrical boxes for maintenance and repairs, while also protecting the safety of electrical workers and the public.